I made it! What? I made it! I'm in the army now. I'm on my way, and how? As one of a mob that's doing a job, we're in the army now. The monkey men will Tokyo, parley-boo.
The monkey men will Tokyo, parley-boo.
They'll find it all no jokio when they get a swift kick in their Tokyo. Inky-dinky, parley-boo. Mom, I miss your apple pie. Mom, I miss your too.
Shortly before 6 a.m. on Friday, September the 1st, 1939, German forces crossed the border into Poland after a huge aerial and land bombardment. The force and speed of the invasion shook the world and gave the dictionaries a new and terrifying word: blitzkrieg. In a matter of hours, the German Air Force had destroyed the Polish railway system and shot its air force out of the skies. But far more than that. From this day on, the Second World War was inevitable. This film, shot by German cameramen, has cheering crowds of Poles giving the invasion forces a rapturous welcome. Elsewhere, a very different story. Within a month, 60,000 Poles had been killed, 200,000 wounded, and nearly 750,000 taken prisoner. The German government was taking a huge gamble. Britain was pledged by treaty to defend the Poles if they were attacked. Moves by the German Chancellor Adolf Hitler to extend his country's borders in the east through negotiation and diplomacy had failed. So he now decided to annex the area he wanted by force and take the risk that Britain and its ally France wouldn't declare war. He was wrong. Within 3 days of the Polish invasion, as Hitler was on his way to visit his troops at the front, the German embassy in London was formally notified that a state of war existed between the two countries. France followed suit a few hours later. The diplomatic niceties were over. The Second World War had begun. The Polish invasion had proved for the first time that a fast-moving armoured force backed by attacks from the air could overcome the stalemate of trench warfare. Hitler used the tactic many more times in the coming years until his armies were faced themselves with an equally strong and well-equipped force and, finally, defeated.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills, we shall never surrender.
Who do you think you are kidding?
7:56 in the morning of December 7th, 1941, Japanese aircraft flew over Hawaii targeting the US Pacific Fleet at anchor in its base at Pearl Harbor. 5 US ships were hit immediately, and a few minutes later, the second Japanese air wave joined in the attack. By 8:35, less than 1 hour into the attack, 2 US battleships were sinking, 2 had capsized and 2 were badly damaged. Japanese aircraft destroyed US aircrafts lying in the strips and shot up army barracks that were nearby. And by the end of the attack, about 2,200 US servicemen were killed. 188 US aircraft and dozens of warships were also destroyed. The next day, US President, in front of the joint session of Congress, declared war on Japan.
No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through.